What's up, Keep News family here on YouTube? I just woke up like an hour ago and I immediately ran downstairs after some coffee, of course, and then browsed through the top 20 pages of Amazon Prime deals for mechanical keyboards. So with your permission, I would like to share some of my favorites that I found, the ones that I have like more personal experience with. I just want to share these really quick because some of these are like really good deals, really cool. Let's start with the MK2. This is a very popular recommended keyboard from Corsair with all the bells and whistles. Except it's not hot swappable. All the bells and whistles, except it's not hot swappable. Media keys, a rotary knob, rotary encoder up there at the top. And I think these have, I can't remember what reds these have in there. Yeah, there's Cherry MX reds. This is a good deal. This is a good keyboard. It makes everybody's like top 10 list. I have typed on it before. I don't own one currently, but it's really great. This one is phenomenal. I do have this keyboard, not this exact one, but the CD108 is a really solid, boring keyboard. I have the one that's like all black. You can actually go search for it. It's not on the Prime deal right now. It's like $100-ish. This one's 72 with the browns, and it looks like, yeah, the browns are the only one that's discounted right here. But these CD108 keyboards are just solid. I mean, just solid. They're not like anything super fancy. They're kind of boring, but they're just solid keyboards. Look, sound, feel good. They're heavy. They're well built. And they just work. They work really well. So that's a good deal right there. Let's move on a little bit. Kikron. So I'm a big Kikron fanboy. There's some cool stuff on here. You can find just about any Kikron on discount for Amazon Prime. But sometimes it'll be like, you know, only the brown switch, only the red switch, only the blue switch or whatnot. I did find some that were even cooler, like this one, the C2. Look at this guy. This is one of their older models, the C1, the C2, I think were some of the first ones they came out with a couple of years ago. So they're not like as fancy as some of the newer ones, but I mean, they're not old. But look at this one. This is a really cool vintage feel for $40 and it's Keychron. And it comes with a braided cable and I love it. I don't have this one. I'm like, oh, I got to add another Keychron to my Keychron stack. This is the brown switch. The red switch is also discounted for Prime Day. $40. This is a really cool keyboard. 100% keyboard for $40. Count me in. A few other ones. K2. It's always going to be one of my top keyboards ever. This is the first mechanical keyboard I ever bought. And it's so good. $75. That's actually about normal. They have one for... The blue switch is $67. It's actually solid. Red switch, also on sale. 20% off. Not bad. K4, I won't spend too much time on, but that's like their 96% layout. 96? 95? Doesn't matter. 100% all smashed together. That's a cool looking keyboard. I don't own that one. I don't own the K10 either, but that's their 100%. Also 20% off. So there you go. All right, moving on from the Keyrons. Let's see. IF98. Which one is this? Oh, I don't own this one, but I want to. I saw this and I was like, that's cool. Underneath the little thing on the top right, there's actually 4 more switches that you could throw in there, or you could put like a cap on it. This one has a gasket and everything that comes with it for $120. Again, I don't own one of these, but I have heard good things about the IF98. I've seen this on a bunch of people's like top 10 list. This is Gateron yellow switch, which is really cool. And I don't know, it's just kind of neat. It's kind of cool looking. Also comes with a braided cable, apparently. That's really cool. I might grab that deal. I'm gonna limit myself to like grabbing one of these deals for the ones I don't have. That last one would be one of the ones that I'm like looking at, like, interesting. I don't own this one as well, but I did see a macro pad on here for $40. I was like, oh, it's interesting. And they have some like a bunch of crazy options here with different switches in them or whatnot. These are cool. I built one that looks a lot like this, but it was like $100. So $40 for a little macro pad. Pretty cool. All right, Logitech. I have typed on all of these. I don't own any of them currently, but the G915 is like one of the highest you can go for Logitech, in my opinion. This one and I don't remember. This one have Lightspeed? It does have Lightspeed RGB. Doesn't matter. This one's wireless, TKL version. It does have some extra fancy media keys and the rotary stuff. And this one's the low profile? Yeah, this is one of the low profile ones. This one makes everybody's top 10 list. I've typed on it. I don't own one currently. This is a tactile brown. It's going to be don't remember what switches they have in here. I want to say that they are Logitech's proprietary switches, not like Gateron or Cherry or whatnot. I don't actually remember off the top of my head, but that's a good deal. I did see the non-fancy Logitech. I don't own this one either, but it's like half the price, like $62. That's literally half off. It's pretty crazy, actually. Wireless, you can't beat it though. And looks like a few media keys up there. This could be a cool deal. Macros over on the left side. Again, I don't own that one, but there you go. That's another one of the same thing, the 413 TKL version. Not as fancy, no macros, but a lot smaller. I'm guessing that's still aluminum, brushed aluminum, like they're more expensive keyboards, but there you go, Logitech. I don't know, just figured I'd highlight those. Razer also typed on this, but I don't own it currently. I'm not a massive fan. My cat is going nuts in here. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. These will have Razer switches in them as well, the proprietary Razer switches. But if you're a Razer fan, well, there you go. I'm not, but there you go. Royal Clutch, I'm a big fan of these. These are all very budget, very cheap stabilizers, if I'm being honest, but they're really easy to customize. I saw the RK61, the 84, I think. So $40 right now. Can't beat that. $40. Take it apart. Throw in some new switches, lube and tune the stabilizers, mod it with some foam or stuff like that. And this is like such a fun keyboard to like play around with, to customize. And if you screw it up, well, there's only $64 down the drain. They're all hot swappable. They're all wireless. They all work really well on Mac, Windows. I'm a big fan of the RK. Their budget, for sure. Their stabilizers need a little bit of work, but they're good keyboards. And they're all on sale. So there you go. Oh, that's cool. It's like the 96 layout version, the RK100. It's pretty neat. This one, $64 with the hot swappable blue switch. It's weird. They show different switches in there. I'm pretty sure these are just the normal Gateron blues that they include in here. It probably says on here somewhere, including Gateron. Sure, it doesn't say what it comes with, but I'm pretty sure they're a Gateron. Or no, maybe they're the RK proprietary switches. Don't know. They also have a typewriter. If you're into that sort of thing, I'm not. I've never typed on this, by the way. I cannot speak on its quality, but there you go. It's $47 right now. Interesting. All right, these next two, again, I'm afraid I'm going to say I don't own, but they looked super cool. The Shurikey Keyboards. This one, purple, 2 rotary encoders at the top right. This is really cool. Like, that's a neat looking case and layout. You can see like the keys the arrow keys are slightly lower than the like bottom home row. Like that's really cool. It's neat looking, right? I don't know if it's quality or not. Again, don't own these, don't know how they sound. Daisy switch. I don't even know what that is. What is a daisy switch? Daisy. Like what? Okay. Linear switch. I don't know who makes that. EC Daisy V2. Oh, it's interesting stuff here though, right? A little bit more pricey, but these are cool keyboards. This other one too, I was like, oh, look at that. I look like I'd be taking that into war or the battlefield or something. Looks super cool. Apparently you can move that thing on the bottom, rotate the green thing on the bottom to be on the back or underneath it to add some like height to it. Again, I don't know what these are like. I've never typed on them. How cool is that? Varmillo EC switches. I don't know. It's cool. $100. There you go. Last two here, and then I actually want to do a quick little search. The WK61, again, super budget. Feels a little cheap right out of the box, but they're really easy to take apart and mod. I actually did a review on this exact keyboard, like literally the Glacier Blue and everything, on my channel a couple of weeks ago. You can go check that out. And now it's even cheaper. And the TechWare Phantoms. You gotta love it, right? This is the most budget keyboard ever. They're actually pretty decent. I have one right here. It's not, I think this is the TKL version. Yes, this is TKL. I got the 100% TechWare Phantom, and I love it. It's great. It's just super cheap. $28, you can't go wrong. It's really great for that price range. All right, while we're here, let's actually do something fun live. Let's do it with mechanical keyboard switches and only show Prime Day deals. It looks like, ooh, look at this. ACO switches, Holy Pandas, LTC, Holy Panda. What is LTC? Who are they? Duroc. There's some good stuff here. I might add this to my list in the description below this video. More Durocs. Look at these. These are kind of cool. Like some kits here. Does that actually come with lube? That's such. Oh no, I don't think so. I don't know what that is. This is cool. Like O-rings package with the, like, if you're going to do some modding and lubing and stuff, 21 bucks for these sorts of deals. Actually, that's not that much lower. Okay. Echo switches, I last purchased last October. I like the Rose Reds, and they are a couple of bucks off. Not much, but a little bit. Jelly Blacks, I don't know, not on sale. I don't know which one of these will be on sale or which not. I got the Lavender Purples. Jelly Whites lubed. I didn't know they did that. I would look through here if I were y'all. Lavender Purple lube, Vintage White. I don't know which ones are on sale. They're usually about 16 bucks. This is a package of 45. I love these Echo switches. I purchased that one as well. Oh man, I would comb through here. 11 bucks would be like a great deal for some of these things. And the Rose Reds. I like the Rose Reds. Holy Pandas. Actually, I don't want to close that because I'm going to put those to my list. Holy Pandas, just a couple of bucks off. I don't know how cheap those are usually. Kale Box Whites. Some other interesting stuff here. All right, Durox. I actually don't own any Durox switches. I've always wanted to. I hear really good things. Like really good things. This is 90 pieces. Okay, 90 pieces for 40 bucks. That's not terrible. What is that? 40 divided by 90. Oh, that's 44 cents a switch. That's cheaper than they usually are. I know that because I've looked at buying some. That's cool. I was just looking down here, some deals. What about keycaps? Keycaps. Ooh, those are interesting. Marshmallows. Look at those. Those are pretty. If you paint your keyboard that color, that'd be really cool. I like that. Okay. Let's add some of those. Oh, the Mac thing. Is that what that is? I have that thing in black. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Keycaps. White keycaps. Those are cool ones. So some butter themed. Oh, some matcha themed keycaps right here. $28. These are double shot. No, those are sub die. Sub die OEM profile. All right, that's fair. That's a fair deal. There's cool stuff here, right? All right, I'm gonna stop talking now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna end the video. Check the links in the description if you want to go check some of this stuff out. And again, I love budget keyboards. I especially love the ones that are like really easy to take apart and mod. That's fun to me. And if you enjoy that sort of stuff too, some are better than others. Some are easier to take apart than others and mod or whatnot. And I think those arcade keyboards, the TechWare, no, not the TechWare. Some of these other ones and the Kikron keyboards, always gonna be solid. All right, happy hunting, keyboard friends.